Man, what a game tonight. The Raptors winning this one. It was a crazy game. Oh man, if you watched the game tonight, folks, you were in for a entertainment. This was a game where I thought the Raptors were gonna choke away this win. They were up by 11 in the third quarter. This game was back and forth in that fourth quarter, which I'm going to get to later. I'm going to talk about the two halves. But the Raptors finally win at home. Well, I mean, they already have two wins, but they finally get their third win at home now, 3-8 at home, and improve to 10-13 on the season as they defeat the Milwaukee Bucks, the defending champions Bucks, 97-93. And despite with no Giannis Antetokounmpo, no Brook Lopez, the Raptors finding, scratching, crawling their way to the victory in that four-point win. Great to see Gary Trent Jr. back tonight with the Raptors after missing, I believe, the last 2-3 games. And man, I'm telling you, this was a game where the Raptors had to win. Hey, look, the Bucks played last night against Charlotte in Milwaukee. It was a high-scoring game. Giannis hit the game winner, and before game time tonight, he was ruled out. I believe it was soreness, back soreness, or something like that. And you're saying, well, as a Raptor fan, can the Raptors find a way to win this game? Although Raptors don't have OG Ananobi and no Kem Birch, but getting back Gary Trent Jr., who basically was one of the main key players with the Raptors offense that got them going, along with Vanvleet, which, you know, Vanvleet in that fourth quarter. A crazy second half, which I'm going to get to later. But let's talk about the first half and the game. So, first half, I got my notes here. Uh, Gary Trent Jr., as I talk about, got things going. And Raptors need to find a way to get things early start. The early start has not been showing up as much, but Gary Trent Jr. get the start going with that three. And the Raptors were uh, they did have a great first quarter. Let's just look at the box score here. It was close game back and forth, although the Raptors did win that quarter 26-23. And second quarter. Second quarter, this is how funny this game is. So both teams were tied at 30 apiece. And it seems like Milwaukee and Toronto couldn't hit a shot. Like it took like about 4 or 5 minutes almost for someone to start getting the scoring going, and Toronto got the scoring going. They did go on a little run right there, and they end up winning that first half 48-40. Now, originally it was 48-42, but 2 points were taken away from Milwaukee. Pascal Siakam, he had 15 points in that first half. There, Raptors shooting 41.3% in the first half, and so Raptors up by 8 heading into the third quarter. Now, third quarter, uh, two different teams. We know that the Raptors are a horrible third quarter team. Bucks are a great third quarter team. But tonight's difference is no Giannis, right? And Bucks winning that third quarter 28-25. And speaking of the third quarter, a lot of crazy plays happen during that quarter. Uh, One, my goodness, I don't know what's going on with Chris Boucher, man. Watching the game, I'm just gonna talk about a few of the highlights uh, for tonight's game. But Boucher in that third quarter, man, I don't know if he's eating too much Mary Brown chicken grease up fries, chicken, whatever. Uh, he had a easy layup. Nobody was around this guy, and he missed the layup. Oh my goodness! As a professional athlete, you watch these things and you kind of cringe. You're watching like you're shaking your head. Really, you know, watching the play over, I said to myself, why didn't he not just dunk the ball instead? There was no one around him. He's I consider him more as a dunker than a a shot maker, like 2 3 feet from the rim. Misses that one, but he did redeem himself later on the like minute or so. Vanvleet shot a three, and he got the rebound, put back, dunk right there. But that third quarter, it was going back and forth. The Raptors with the 11-point lead. The Bucks did keep it close, and you gotta watch out for guys like Middleton and Drew Holiday. These guys, although the first half didn't really show much production, but Middleton and Holiday did start to go off in that third quarter. And crazy game tonight. Crazy game. What Milwaukee making a little comeback in this one, the third quarter. Closing it, the closest they got was to 2 points in that third quarter. Then fourth quarter now. The fourth quarter, this is where all the craziness started to happen. So here we have the Raptors still leading going into the fourth quarter. And then they made a little run. Raptors made a little run, pull away again. Things was getting a little chippy. And how about Siakam, man? What's going on with Siakam? Siakam foul trouble. In the third quarter, he had 5 foul trouble. Okay, and Nurse had to, trying to figure out how to use his bench in this situation. Okay, so what happens? Fourth quarter, the Bucks making back-to-back threes. It was down to a 2-point lead. Then Siakam fouls out. Siakam fouls out with 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Okay. Now this is where the crazy part begins. So late fourth quarter, Raptors are up 93-87. And here come the Bucks. They hit a three by Bobby Portis. It's 93-90. Okay. And then after that, Vanvleet goes to the line, makes it 95-90. And Middleton goes for the three, gets fouled. And watching the replay, that foul did not look like it should have been called, but nonetheless, it was called. Middleton hitting 2 out of the 3 free throws. Then the refs, for some reason, calls a foul after the Raptors got the defensive rebound, calls a foul on Vanvleet. And I'm there shaking my head. You got to be kidding me. Calling a foul there, which I personally did not see. He just grabbed the ball, and for some reason, the refs caused the foul. So Portis goes to the line, makes 1, misses 1, and the rebound gets to Milwaukee. Connaughton looking for the corner three. He misses it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my heart was beating a little bit. Raptors escaping that miss, and they get fouled. Achua goes to the line, misses 2 free throws, which could have sealed the game, but luckily the Raptors get the offensive rebound, and Vanvleet goes to the line, hits the 2 free throws, and that's your final score. Vanvleet, player of the game, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Barnes with 13, 7, and 4. Crazy game tonight. And let's look at Milwaukee's stats tonight also. Hold on. Gotta get to Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. coming back. He had 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. As I mentioned, Siakam with 20. And Precious Achiuwa with 6 points, 8 rebounds. He did had a great block on Drew Holiday in that fourth quarter. For the Milwaukee Bucks, their highest score game was Drew Holiday, 26 points, 8 rebounds. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and Chris Middleton with 22, 8, and 2. Bobby Portis, the hype man for the Milwaukee Bucks, he had 15, 11 for the Bucks. So, and it's funny enough, that the Raptors bench outscoring the Milwaukee Bucks bench. The highest player bench points was Mahai Luke with 7. Boucher had 6 points. Watanabe had 6 points also. And talking about Boucher and Watanabe, I feel like if Boucher's confidence is just not there right now, I don't know what's going on in his head. I believe guys like Watanabe should get more minutes off the bench as the first unit instead of Boucher until Boucher finds his rhythm going. So, wow, crazy game, folks. But I'm glad the Raptors did get this win. And could this be the turnaround win for the Raptors season? 10-13 right now. Their next game is on, let's see, I believe on Sunday. So they have a couple of days off before they play the Washington Wizards. So what are your thoughts about tonight's game? Let me know. Comment down below. Give me a shout out. I'll shout you out if you want, and like your comment. And I'll see you another time. Could be before Sunday or after Sunday's game. All right. Have a great night, folks. Bye.